Hi, my name is Samantha and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be attempting to fix my Brother SE600. Let's get into it. So my brother has been giving me issues for the past week and a half. I've had this machine for 4 years. It has been a workhorse. It has worked amazing. But in the last week, I've wanted to throw this thing out the window. I've talked before about if you have the right tools, it makes something enjoyable. I have not enjoyed sewing over the past week, and this does not come at a good time. February for me, I tried working on my 600 jar opener challenge, which means I'm sewing for hours every single day. And I am I'm way behind schedule because it takes me so long to do something. I will begin stitching and I'll be 3 or 4 stitches in, and then a message will pop up on the computerized screen and say the safety issue has happened. Is the needle bent? Is the thread tangled? And there's nothing wrong with the thread. There's nothing wrong with the needle. I've changed both so many times. And I have to then hit OK. I have to wait for it to allow me to start stitching again. So it takes so long to get something done. Or sometimes I'll go through 2 or 3 jar openers and it not happen, and then the next jar opener, it'll happen multiple times on the same piece. So I don't know what's wrong with it. I've changed the needle, I've changed the thread, I've changed the bobbin, I've taken the needle plate cover off, I've cleaned it, I've taken this head off, I've cleaned it, I've taken this bottom piece off, I've cleaned it. So I'm at a loss here. I've changed the tension, I've changed the speed. I've read the owner's manual, I've looked up YouTube videos, I've read Reddit posts, I've looked up on Google, and I cannot figure it out. In Brother is no help. Literally all their website says and all the user manual says is the thread tangled? Is the needle bent? No, it is not, I promise you. And so I posted a short about it and asking for help, and so many of you have responded and given great comments, and I really appreciate it. So now I'm pretty much at the point of I either need to get it serviced or I need to take it apart and clean it and fix it myself. In the owner's manual, it says, do not oil it, take it to a servicer. However, right now I'm in a situation where the closest place I can take it to get fixed is an hour and a half away. My car, about 3 hours of gas is a whole tank, right? So that means it would be $40 in gas to go drop it off and come back. I assume they can't fix it in the same day. So that's $80 in gas. That's 6 hours of driving to go drop it off, come home, pick it up, go back, and who knows how long that they'll have it, and then I cannot work on my project. So it is beyond frustrating, and who knows how much they'll charge. So I'm already out probably $80 in gas and 6 hours of driving, and then let's say they charge $100, that's $200. The other option is I do have a machine that was gifted to me, however, it's a different brand. I need to use my walking foot in order to complete this project because I'm using shelf liner. The walking foot that I have is brand specific, which means I have to order a new walking foot. What if the walking foot doesn't work on the new machine? What if what I've ordered isn't right? So the other option is to go buy a new machine. So what I ended up doing is going to Walmart and I bought the cheap $80 machine. So I have that right here. We're gonna do an unboxing video. So if I take apart my machine and break it today, I do have a solution here, and I will have to take it to go get serviced. However, if I can spend a couple hours taking this apart, oiling it where I think it needs to be oiled, cleaning it really good, then I could have just saved myself hundreds of dollars. So today we are going to attempt to clean and fix my machine. Who knows, we may break it even worse. Let's see. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the walking foot, I'm going to take off the needle, and I'm going to take out the thread. So I'm going to go ahead and take this needle out. And I've talked before, I keep my bad needles, I just write bad on it, and I keep them inside the case. Let's see here. Oh, and a walking foot is $40. The new machine was $80. So let's say I bought the walking foot and it didn't work on the other machine. I might as well have just bought another machine. Plus now I have a backup and it's lightweight. I could take it to shows. I could take it when I leave. This machine is 15 pounds. That one is 10. And that makes a big difference. This machine is heavy and it's expensive. I don't want to mess it up. That's the other thing. So I bought this machine and it was $400. Right now it is $700. So it's definitely worth fixing. However, it's going to be expensive. I just know it. So I'm going to try and fix it myself. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, supplies that I have here. I have a screwdriver. I have a makeup brush. I have a weeding tool. I have reverse tweezers. I have a little pair of snips. I have some Q-tips. I have some sewing machine oil, which is clear oil. I have a microfiber cloth, and I have some blue painter's tape. So I just accidentally dropped one of the screws into the machine. Let me get that out. Oh my God. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm taking this thing apart, I am going to use the painter's tape to keep that screw where it belongs. For example, right here, there's a screw, so I'm going to unscrew it. Oh, and you may notice I do not have compressed air. It specifically says do not use compressed air. Granted, it also says don't use oil. So we're just breaking the rules all over here. Okay, I taped that screw in, so we know that screw goes there. Now this part is exposed. We take out the thread. There's another screw right here. And there's also like no videos online. There's only one other guy who did a video on taking this thing apart. And that's why I'm being very particular about the screws, because when I watched his video, I'm aware that all the screws are not the same. So I am taping each screw with its piece so I don't end up in the same predicament he did. Okay, so now this whole part's exposed. Let's try and take apart this part. So he was not successful when he took apart this part. Let's see here. I wonder if we can expose the whole inside to get it really clean. My screwdriver isn't skinny enough to go in there. Dang it. Oh, yeah, it is. Did I get it? So yeah, that's the fun time I've been having. Whoa. Okay. With this other machine too, I'm excited to film some content on an easily accessible machine. You know, like it's only $80. Pretty much everyone has a Walmart they can go to. So I think it'll be also some good content to share with you guys on like an entry-level machine. Excuse me. Let's see here. There's also screws on the bottom that we might unscrew. You're really not supposed to take those out, but at this point, I'm like, whatever it takes to fix it. All right, oh, maybe this one. Some chunks in here. All right. All the screws have been taped into their spot, so now I'm going to try and see, can I get this whole facing to come off? I don't know if I can or not. He did get this piece to come off, but then he had a hard time putting it back on, so I don't know if I want to take that off. Let's see. Is there another screw I could take out? Oh my god, there's clips stuck under here. That's funny. There was 2 clips stuck under my machine. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. I don't see any other screws. Like, it's clear that there's a front plate and a back plate because there's like a split down the machine. So I'm wondering, should I undo the screws on the bottom? Apparently you shouldn't, but at this point I'm kind of like, whatever. Let's do it. I ran out of tape, but I mean, these are all the bottom screw. Oh my God, I can't even do it. I can't even take the screws off. They're like a special type of screw. What is it called? Like a hex screw or a Trex screw, something like that. Like the star one. I probably have one of those screwdrivers downstairs, but okay, whatever. Let's just clean it. So I'm gonna get inside the head here. This whole thing is exposed, and I'm going to just take my makeup brush and clean all up inside there. And like I said, I've already done this, but we're gonna do all the things in one go and see if we can't fix it. And I'm not seeing anything like glaringly obvious dirty. So, I don't know. Granted, there is some dust, yeah, but it's not that bad because, like I said, I just did this. So, okay. There's a couple chunks in here that I can't reach. There we go. I like using the reverse tweezers or the weeding tool, the Cricut tools, to be able to grab the chunks of dirt that are a little further in that are hard to grab. Let's see here. I don't see anything else. There's like no concerning chunks or anything. All right, let's get on to oiling. So again, I have pretty much no information on this because it says don't do it. It says take it to someone, but you know, YOLO. So the guy whose video did it, what he did is he spun the wheel and watched everything that moved, and then he oiled everything that moved. Now I am at a slight disadvantage here. The one that I bought has a very tiny nozzle, so I can't get very deep. However, that's why I have Q-tips. So like if I need to stick the oil in a little deeper, then I can do that. Okay, so I mean, it sounds really quiet, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna start on the bottom. I see this thing right here moving. Okay, and I'm only doing like a drop, like a little bit. I mean, I can't break it any more than it's broken, right? That's kind of where I'm at right now. All right, I'm just using the Q-tip to move it all. All right, I think I got everything in the bobbin area. Let's move up to the top. Okay, I definitely can't reach this part, so I'm saturating the Q-tip. Okay, I am just oiling right now, like the rod that brings down the needle, because that part's moving, and there's like part of the rod in here. Okay, the thread holder dealie is moving. I hope you love all my scientific terms. They are absolutely the scientific term that's in the book, just in case you didn't know. All right, let's see here. What else is moving? Oh, this stuff right here. Oh my God, I just dropped the Q-tip into the machine. Oh my God. It's okay, I got it. All right, I think I got it all. That used like not even an ounce of the oil, like, and I have this big old bottle. Okay, I don't know what else to clean besides taking apart that bottom part, but like I said, I need a special screwdriver, so let's put this back together, and if it doesn't work, then we are gonna go find that special screwdriver and we are going to take it really apart. Let me throw everything back in here. Put in a little bobbin winder dealy, and then I'm gonna put this guy on. I'm not gonna re-screw all these screws in case we need to take it apart again. I'm actually not gonna screw anything. I'm just gonna place all these pieces back on. Yeah, that one holds that one in. We're not sewing long term here. I'm just like doing this so that we can test it. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, I do need to screw the needle plate in, or else it won't let me start. I know that. So I'm just gonna hand screw those in. Okay, let me grab my cord here. Got some bobbin thread. Turn it on. I need to put a foot back on, put a needle back in. Where's my little screwdriver? Okay. And then we are gonna practice on some scraps. Okay, we need a needle. Let's put a new needle in here. I don't know. I'm not very optimistic that this is going to fix it because these are all the things I already did, minus the oiling. However, I didn't do them all at the same time. So, I don't know. Kind of at a loss right now. All right, we've got a new needle. Let's put some thread in. And for people saying like, oh, your material's too thick. Oh, it's because you have a rubber material. Oh, it's your tension, this and that. Like, I disagree with all of that because of the fact that I've made thousands of jar openers and used all these same settings, the same thread, the same bobbin. Some people were like, oh, you're using the wrong bobbin, like the physical bobbin case. I've used all of these features, all of these things for years. I've used the this material. I've made thousands, so I completely disagree. I do not think that's it, but I don't know. Let me find something we can test out with. What about these guys? Okay, these are those the jar openers we were working on with the chickens. Let's try this out. Oh, but this I want a regular foot. 1 second, let's change again. So if this doesn't work, I'd love to hear any more suggestions that you might have. However, I don't realistically see what else it is that I could clean or fix or oil or change. Like, I feel like if this doesn't fix it at this point, like, it could be something wrong with the software, something wrong with the sensor. That's something else I'm excited about this new machine is it's a dumb machine. There's no technology, there's no screen, like it's just a machine. So, I don't know. All right, let's give this a shot here. We are going to see how this goes. If we can get through this whole jar opener and maybe another one without it doing it, then I think we fixed it. I would say if I can go through 2 of them without it happening, then we fixed it, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's plug the presser foot in. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, it didn't do it, but I'm still holding my breath. Let's do 1 or 2 more and see if it does it. And I swear if this doesn't do it and then I shut off the camera and it happens again, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna throw it out the window. So frustrating. Okay, let's see here. I really, really hope that fixed it. Like, oh my God, what a quick, easy, cheap fix if that fixed it. I'll still do the unboxing for you guys. It's good to have a second machine, and I don't know, we'll see how this goes. All right, I'm getting optimistic. Okay, let's change the foot out. Let's do a walking foot. I've got my bin here of my current jar openers that I'm working on. Let's change the foot out. I do think my walking foot needs oil. We'll see when it starts going, because it's been really loud lately. So I'm gonna have to see if I can take it apart and like put some oil in there, because it is annoying. Oh, crap. Okay. All right, let's give her a shot. See how it goes. Can you hear how loud it is? It's so annoying. It just went off. Did you hear it? Is it the walking foot? Oh my God. Oh, that makes me so angry. Okay, let's see if we can do some work on the walking foot. Why isn't it letting me go? Why isn't it letting go? What is happening? There we go. Okay. Let's see here. I guess we could just drop some oil into it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just guessing it needs oil because it's so loud. Okay, let's see here. What moves? So this thing moves. Okay. This thing moves. Okay. I guess I'm trying to just oil everything up. Move this all around. I don't know. I really don't know. gonna wipe it all off because I don't want oil getting on the fabric. And like I said, this doesn't make sense because I've had this foot for over a year at this point, and I've used it a ton. And like I've had the sensor thing go off in the time I've owned the machine, but every time it's gone off, it's made sense. The needle has been bent. There has been an issue. However, this time, it doesn't make sense. All right, I don't want to get oil all over my actual project here. Let's see here. 1 second. Here we go. I got some scraps. Okay, I'm gonna four it up just so it's like extra thick so we can have trouble. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, it just went off. So it's obviously the walking foot that's causing these issues, which is beyond frustrating because that is an integral part of what I need to do the jar openers. And I don't understand what is causing it. The needle is not bent. The thread is not tangled. There is nothing wrong. I don't understand. I cannot comprehend what is wrong. So we need to open the new machine and use that instead because I cannot finish this project without the walking foot. It's not possible. So thanks for coming along with me. We failed in our mission. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's going on, or I can take it to go get service. I'm not sure what else to do. Please let me know your suggestions in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.